Oh, ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, real quick. Do people get mad if you freed Queen? That's all I want to know. Mass Effect. Hostile. Okay. I don't know why I did piss people off. And where are we? Still at the Hunt Labs. Well, I didn't want to kill the Matriarch. Oh yeah, shit. It turned on the computer, but I forgot. I forgot. Dude, I need to turn off my laptop. It's already slow and sluggish. Like, I would like to do a little more with it. I don't know how. But hold on. I just want to know. I want to know. That's right. Because I want to do. I want to do the emote, but how many slots do I have? I think I only have 2 other slots for animated. Yeah, I only got 2 other slots for animated. Oh wait, no. Technically, I have 4. No, do I? No, I only have standard. And I'd we need subscriber points. We need 10. Or no, we need 8. Oh well. Technically, I could just gift subs to myself. That's technically how it worked before. I think. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. There's an emote that I need to do, technically. But there's like 2 others I want. 3, technically, because I feel like I said it's art countries, but anyway. Okay, just combine something. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to the game. I got distracted. I seen the best option for something I want to do. We were going to the hot labs. Where are we? Are we in the hot labs? They are in the hot labs already. And I assume we came from there.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
So how do we move around? What? Purge. Oh. Wait, so how do you go? Rex was trapped in here. Wait.
Online. How can I help you?
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry. The sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
And
Online. How can I help you?
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
something.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Oh, guess how we're doing this. Oh, Jesus. Fucking no, we're not going in that fucking room. I think all of us sit may happy out in this room.
I think we got him, Commander.
You good to go?
No, I'm saying in this room. Do we need to get out, or do we just gotta wait and defend our position? Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're supposed to get out. That's... Yeah, but it was not clear to me. For some reason. Rex, come on. Get in. Alright, cool. Are they still man? Oh, can't tell. So what are we doing now? Mission complete. Teal defeated. Leave under premium. Just all standing here. I could take the seats. Even me. All of us. Whatever. It's fine.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Oh.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren...
The commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to...
What about Liara Tassoni? The Matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
Oh my
Nezia
god,
helped us
Ashley.
in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Okay. It's just that simple. I could have done that last mission. I really can't help but hear the goddamn one thing. Hi.
Commander? Do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What did they train for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer.
Oh.
The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
That's fine.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
To some degree.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
I chose the option to not show interest, necessarily. A sleeper pod. Map. Person's right there. Oh, where's everyone else? Two deck one. I guess everybody else is lower. So nice elevator. Oh, just everybody else is just over here. Ricks. Right. Person's all the way over here. Well,
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
yes,
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Oh, strange.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Oh.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Oh.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Oh.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla.
Jesus Christ.
And each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Oh,
If our population grows too much, it would
deal.
strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Oh.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Just realized all of this has gone off way more than I thought. I think. No. Okay. No, it's still already 10 minutes. I'm crazy. Anyway.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Fair enough. I don't know what the appropriate response is for this one. Like, yeah, technically they're defending themselves with their newfound sentience. Like, I'm not trying to be too harsh on the matter, but
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
Oh, shit.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I wonder if touch on those points.
I should go.
See you later.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
No.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Well, no.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Oh, wait.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Equip Garrus. I see. Let's talk to Ashley. Let's get out of the way.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
I so want to ask because they're aliens.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust him?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
By
How
mistrusting
do you
him.
get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
This is like the compassionate response of like, why do you feel this way? And then these two are just like, hey, I think you're just excusing your racism.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded.
Mm-hmm.
My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Hey.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
Oh.
No, ma'am.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Oh,
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Anyway.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, when we pick up that Asari scientist, we'll have to tell her we killed her mom. That's gonna suck. Just saying, Commander.
Oh.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Blah.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Oh.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Just do a good job and don't get in my way. We'll get along fine.
I didn't mean
Don't
hit
worry,
whatever.
Commander. I'll keep clear.
No. I didn't mean hit whatever. Oh. We talked about everyone, right? Yeah. Everybody was saying, let's go to thing first. Inferno. Oops. Got Armis Towel. Or go to Pharos. On console races, and Kroger. Wait. Horns? Excuse me. Oh, Primer.
The Asari, the second species to join the Citadel, the Solar, roughly 1,200, 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only space. Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years, the Elcor, the Geth are a the Hanar are a. When the Asari discovered, the Krogan evolved, driven from their home system by the Volus are. After the Geth, Thresher Maud. The Citadel is an. The Council is an. Citadel space is an. Spectres are. The system.
I don't know. Sure. Go ahead and fill out term. Put the list in shotgun. Open. Anyway, there we go. No, wait. No, wait. I'll go that way. See? Let us zoom out. We're going. I don't know what anything does. Beyond. Is this where I go? I guess so. I'll double check after. I'm not sure.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Shepard. Anna Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. Meet me on the Citadel. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay. There we go. Journal. Yeah. Where are we going? We're going to... Yeah, there's two songs. Being sought by Sarah. Her last known location was somewhere in the Armistice cluster. Right, so... Armistice cluster. Somewhere. Alright. Brooklyn, like there, so... Oh. Can go there. Can go there.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Alright. I'll check it out. Let's see. No. Okay, well... Anomaly. No, dear. Oh! Yeah. Oh, well, shit. Looks fine to me. Debris. Let's see, it wasn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, my fingers. Oh, my goodness. I see. Keep going, keep going. Uh-oh. No. This sucks. This sucks ass. What's up the mountain? What's up? What's the debris? Is there a way of like this? We go around and check like the debris and then like the anomaly. Oh, shit. Well, we tried. What's this back here? Alright. Oh, we do have boots. Oh. Oh. Well. Ooh. Oh, well, you already did that. Okay. Oh. So, it's just the boss fight I have to do in the main opening. Okay, well, shit. I'm starting to think Persa isn't on this ship. On this planet. Should just run. Yeah, just don't be so close to it is my problem. Until it's perfect level is this not level terrain? Right.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Yeah. Is that it? Can't like destroy or something?
Here it comes!
Oh no, I tried. But hey, for just this thing. Alright, was not this planet that was our interest. How's that? Why is he for every second? No. Don't hit him. Oh. No, whatever. No fucked up in me, but bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You know, okay. Real quick for the things. Did I leave anything on like I don't think so. Oops. Oh. That was the only thing. Yeah.
Heading to position.
Yes. Ooh. Take off. Gimme. And then there was a rock. There was free lithium. Free lithium we need to make the batteries. Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Is there anything else? Any other rocks on this earth? Not earth, but... Probably not. Probably nothing else significant. Hey, there's something right here. Another something on the edge. We're about to go out of bounds. There's something there. Well, yeah. I got trapped. Is there not something? It's all like a little blip. Am I crazy? Hang on. Yeah, see? I'm seeing the little line. Or is it just like, oh, this is the edge or something? No, I gotta get to the top of the rock. Is it showing me something? What's it doing? We found. Wow. Where are the fucking lines? It's better just right there. Like, sure, we found stuff, but it's like, I don't know. No. Want to see sick tricks? I died. The sick tricks. But there's gonna be rocks over here. More minerals. Which do something, I don't know. There could be something, but I don't know. I didn't hear like all the noise in the plasma and not out here. It confuses me. What's happening? Oh, actually damage the vehicle. Wow. I don't know. Anyway. Nitrogen gas strand with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Probably. Not you. This one. Alright, so I guess not this one. Let's go over here. She's somewhere out here. This one. Just drop me off. Is there anything here? A stronghold. Ooh. X, X, circle, triangle, triangle. Oh, well. Get to the vehicle. Squares. Yeah. What? Okay. That was weird. I don't know. Right. Let's see. Oh. Eagle. Well, looks like everyone.
Finally, some action. Jammers online.
Damn.
Powering up.
Yeah.
Take out those hostiles!
Oh. Right there.
All targets down.
There you go on the base. Great. Stuff for you. Is there anything else over here? Maybe. Amps. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Anything doesn't like anything. So can't decrypt the stuff in there. It's fine. All good. Make it. Upgrade it. Wait, what about this bomb? That's all. That's all there is. Or then the debris on the planet. I don't know. They took our ship. Okay, yeah, there technically is this stuff here, so. The debris. I don't feel like finding the rocks on this little planet. Muffins. Are you over here? Here somewhere. Not here. Not here. This one. Cersei. Probably not here either. No. Actually is on that system. Not here. Not here. So right there. It really was like the last place I looked.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
I see. Into the lava. Really bodes well for us. This one. Well, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, it could just be people across the way. On the other side of the ravine.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Okay. Yeah. Does it look like friends? Yo. My fucking shields. Saving content. Don't get blown up. Lake from this turn over there.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Can't shoot the rockets. Who's up there, though? Like, hello? I thought my gun's stuck. I tried. I can't see where they are. My fucking eye.
Area secured.
Oops.
On my way.
Anyway. Now we have options. Okay. That's just the way to get through, right? Yeah. The other way is the way we want to go. Okay, real quick, for equipment. Does the heat seem good or bad? No, wait. What? Oh. I see. Oh. Going this way. So we can see wireless red eyes. It's actually very annoying. Oh. Oh, fuck, I see. There's another fuck I see. Oh no, our shield. No. It's still moving. No, suppressing fire. Oh. Uh-oh. More of these buttons. No. Behind the fucking Deaded. Hmm. And we got people up above us. Hmm. You're right, you're right. Oh, it's a Colossus. I see. Saving. You won't be stuck. By a thing in the tunnel. Oh. These little people. I forgot I had boost. Anyway. Silly. Silly guy. Oh, jammed.
Heading out.
We're gonna be ambushed. They're gonna be all around us. Oh my god. Anything right here? No.
Hostile contact.
Uh-oh.
Shields disabled.
I'm a little busy here.
Need some help here.
Shepard needs help.
Yeah, shit. Fuck. Yeah, shit. Fuck.
You good to go?
Is it poison gonna shake him? It did. Damn. Shit.
Now it gets fun.
Take out those hostiles.
I'm gonna cover over here. I think we're fine for this part. Till we get over here. Those facts. Oh, come on. Nova sold it. Shit. Not great. Ellie, get down. Ellie! Why didn't you take cover? Go somewhere.
Lost shields.
Not now, Shepard.
Yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. I'll play Solly. Alright. I'm gonna hide her here. Okay, Solly gets into cover this time. Oh! Where the fuck did I go? Oh, that's nice. Who's that? Okay, y'all didn't. You can be next to me, please. Please take cover. Please have self-preservation. Alright, cool. Or then this one freak over here. We did it! Oh. Is there anything behind? Anything behind here? No. Just head into a thing. Into the mining camp. Down the tube. Uh-oh.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
I'm not done, but... Alright. My bad.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
How deep we go? Oh. Yeah.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hello? Oh.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Use the balloons. What balloons?
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security
you're
device.
fine.
I cannot move, so I
First
need you
thing
to
in the
get
morning
me
for
out of
you.
it, all right?
You're not late. I can't move.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Ah! You're sad. What happened? Oh, he was ready to beam my shit. Another nightmare, I assume. Uh. Oh. No.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Well, it's very horrifying.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive.
That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oops. Oops.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Alright. I realize I can see her eyes.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Oh. Let me come down here. Recruit. Wait, what's that? Kill 100. So many fucking enemies across 3 games. I killed 250 in 1 game already. God, it's coming down. Let's get out of here. A knife. Away.
Move! Move! Move!
Go, go, go! Run, run, run! Fury! Move! Move, Furious!
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there. Your pilot is making jokes.
The wizard. Show my wizard game. We have can't space. We have a site out there. He's a jerk.
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander, but I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
And breathed in air wrong. I have been coughing all night until now, too. Well, before stream I was coughing a little bit, but during stream I haven't coughed at all until now. I'm fine. I'm doing good. Maybe got distracted at the beginning of the stream. I've gained more emotes. Just 2 more animated. And we saw a really good deal on Suda. Let me try and figure out the extinction, that's pretty earlier. 50.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
Damn.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How's Piri doing this morning?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I was thinking about a few things after Discord stuff. And being busy at 5 a.m. The most as usual. I'm sorry about Jim. I'm unclear of what the Discord stuff actually affects. If it's just like the adult-only stuff, or... Yeah. People are so violent these days, so many actors be like, I'm sorry. I mean, most people on Earth aren't so violent.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you?
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Listen, our day is endless. No! The free polychrome. No! Too tired. That's fair.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
That's all for now.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Yeah.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander.
I didn't mean to hit
the mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
They'll be alright.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Jesus, why is everybody so racist?
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
What?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
Okay, that's good.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I zoned out for a second. Hot load monitor. Whoa. It's on this deck. Is it this person again? Oh, they move about. I see. Is person just sleeping in the pod? Wait, where are they? What? Hello? Oh, she's in the med bay. I'm dumb. I was like, where is she?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd
balloons.
imagined.
That's fine.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding
Yeah, no, there
through
weren't
the
balloons.
Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I was confused. I forgot about what they were balloons. That's what you were referring to since you chose violence.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
There was originally like the balloon ties on the on the balloons, but I didn't want them to
How
get
well do you know the
mistaken.
lieutenant?
But
I'd never
I
worked
didn't
with him
want to
before
switch
this
to
mission.
mistake them as
But
like,
he has an impressive
oh,
service record.
I'm being
Over a dozen
coy. These
special
are my nipples,
commendations.
actually.
Tends to keep to
No.
himself, though.
So
Maybe
we
because of the
just
headaches.
removed them.
It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Daria, you okay? Oh, she's just. I think.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look
No.
much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Enough.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
So...
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Oh.
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
Oh.
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's terrible. Oh.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Venezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Venezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was
Venezia never told you
union with our own kind is Asari daughters and I am what it is possible Venezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
How could anyone
But many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
But how's everybody else doing? Nothing. Ugh, my earphones.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I got money. Ooh. Is it just things? Oh, I can sell stuff too. You just have guns, that's all. And a light armor. A single light armor. Okay. We're done with you.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I'm good. Don't worry.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits.
Oh, well.
I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Did we talk to Ashley? No.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Oh. I mean...
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Huh?
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh yeah, person's on the mill deck. No, she's already here. I don't think Tally's interested.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Is it too quiet to sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sorry.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
True.
I should go.
See you later.
We talked to Garrus, we talked to everyone. Let's talk to Ashley and another person.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Continue drawing on the page. And drawing and done some writing. Ooh. Nice. It's half fish? Nice. I should talk to Kaden. But the words
You have some time to talk now, Commander.
I'm listening.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
You concerned for me?
This a personal observation, Caden?
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
What's your name?
I'm listening. Tell me why you feel the need to speak up.
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus.
Well,
to introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I don't know. It's special.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
I'm not interested, Kaden.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer, then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
He got the classic, oh, girls talking to me. Maybe they're interested. But no, they're just being nice. Don't mean any harm by it. But,
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Comm room? Alright.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Yeah. Oh, it's like time. It's time. Time to leave. Vermeer. We go to the Citadel real quick.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
It's gone rogue?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Ew. Let's land here and then we'll stop. We'll stop for tonight and continue on Monday. For any Clover. No. Next holiday's Valentine's, Fury. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, I haven't saved it all. Dumps on deletes. Yep! We got a second outfit. For like the other emote that I might just buy because it's like $8. No, like $11 for like 2 emotes. Which really is just anime. Still drawn like a little chibi, simplified version of me. And like just apply animation to it. So that's probably why it's so cheap. Dude, I've been seeing like, I know Sonic Cross Worlds has the 2 comic characters coming to the game after like later in the week or the month, towards the end of the month. But I'm just like seeing them everywhere today on Blue Sky. Was it Tingle and Whisper? Is that what their names are? Yeah, Whisper and Tingle. Who's on? I've been on their socials for a bit. Could be a good thing. Blue Sky, I don't really get doom scrolling. Most I get is just kind of like annoying people, question mark, technically. But Discord. We got options tonight. We raided Fab a week ago, we raided Bone last time. Even Husky Buns we raided like 2 weeks ago. But I do see a new target. Well, quote unquote new. Ooh, make RP4. Which one? I want to see me suffer. How much suffering are you doing, OG or the remake? The OG. Okay, yep. I wasn't really expecting like the tank controls essentially to be as much of a thing in that one. But I guess it just barely got out of thing. Let's try one person. Still changing. Changing. Could do a normal difficulty or and go even harder. Just real masochist. Oh, professional. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, with the SMG too. Wait, which one of us isn't counting? There's only say one viewer. There's two of us. Oh, whatever. I know there's two of us. Oh no, it's only counting one. But yeah. Appreciate you everyone stopping by. Next stream is tomorrow. Try to finish up that story in Zenless. I should be more awake than I was yesterday. Yesterday was the usual day off. But tomorrow will be after work stream, so I should be a little more wired. But, uh-oh. The rate's going. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye!